control the ball and kept it away from them.
Offensive line, blocked real well.
Outstanding. That's probably the best our offensive line's looked since I've been here. Come off the football and hitting somebody wasn't always the right person, but they were doing it full speed and with a lot of effort.
They were getting after people, and our backs ran the ball well.
Had a good night. We rotate backs in there. We're definitely not a one-man show. We played 4 or 5 different backs, and so they're getting a lot of playing time there. And it was a great team effort.
And Coach, defensively, what can we say? We was going to the game, and Coach, I would like to say one thing. I've been on the road a lot this week, and I've been to a lot of places, and I've been to Daleville, Enterprise, Elba, and all around, and I had so many comments on people said, "Y'all beat Luverne." A lot of people was not expecting us to beat Luverne with the 3 major college prospects they had, and Coach, I think by the not cutting them down at all, but I think that our young men really put some licks on them, and they was ready to call it in.
Well, I don't think there's much doubt about it. Luverne's got an excellent football team, and they're going to win a lot of football games. They've got great athletes. We took it to them. I told our young men before the game started, if you'll hit them, you'll start hitting them from the first buzzer. And by the time that 4th quarter rolls around and you've been hitting them in the mouth there for 3 quarters, they're not going to want any more. And you could look over there. They had several out of the ball game, and it was a very physical ball game on both sides.
It sure was. Now, that's what I was finna say now. They didn't mind hitting us either.
No, sir, they sure didn't. They several licks passed, and you could hear them at the very tip top of the stadium, probably down the road their way. It was some licks passed, and on both sides of the football.
Coach, I tell you what, it was very, very enjoyable. I sat there with my old high school coach, Coach Hamp Cook. He was back down watching. I think he sat with your dad a little bit, watch the game, and he thoroughly enjoyed it, and he was very complimentary of the whole deal.
Well, he's probably used to that kind of football.
That was his kind of, football.
Yes, sir.
It sure was. It was a good one. Well, Coach, I tell you now, the crowd we had Friday night, and I tell you what, if we don't have this crowd Friday night here in Opp, Alabama, I'm going to be very, very disappointed. We should have twice as many people back here at home, and we need to get our season started off because we got a good football team. And, Coach, one thing about it is what I can tell, and talking with everybody, we got a good group of young men.
We've got an excellent group of young men, and something for the town to be proud of. I'd be surprised if we didn't have a big crowd this Friday night, and I look to have one, and I hope everyone will come out Friday night and see our football team this year. Everyone was not able to make it to Luverne.
I tell you what, and I want everybody that went to Luverne, every daggum person went to Luverne, make sure you get 1 or 2 families to come with you or bring somebody with you to Friday night because it's going to be beautiful weather again Friday night, and we're just going to look forward to a good game. But we got to talk about it later on, Coach. Let's get in this game because people want to watch it. Now, you watch these Bobcats get after Luverne, and then it'll make us want to come out Friday night. All right, Coach, Friday night in Luverne, it was a beautiful night. This must have been pretty early here because nobody in the stand. This must have been about right when we first come on the field.
Well, this is probably 40 minutes before game time. 40, 50 usually come out that time. I thought it was going to be a little cooler. We're supposed to have a cool front coming through there. I don't know if it ever showed up, but it was cooler than it had been, so it was a pretty night for football.
Naturally off in the white, Luverne in the red. 2 captains, Quatus Justice and James Bale.
2 of our seniors, and we've got 9 seniors this year. We've got a good crew of seniors. Not a lot of them, but they've stepped forward and given us good leadership and doing a good job for us.
That's some quality people, Coach. It looks like, I reckon that's a good word to use, quality, but I've heard nothing but good out of our young men so far this year, and I don't expect anything but that.
No, so we've got some good young men, and like I said earlier, I think folks ought to be proud of the young men that's representing them.
I hope we get some pictures of the crowd and all up there Friday night because it was a good crowd, a big crowd, full house, and here come the Bobcats.
Well, we elected to take the football. As I said, we wanted to keep the ball away from them and their offense. So we wanted the ball, and ideally we want to take it down and score right off the bat.
It's always nice to get on that scoreboard first.
That's for sure.
I think everybody's excited playing Friday night, Coach. The cheerleaders was excited. The band did a good job, and it's the fans. Everybody was excited. Boy, we had a big lick.
Big lick, Tony Head. Big lick right there, and that's him still running. Gets another one right there. Great effort. Good run back, Agent Horstead, and good blocking on that kickoff return. Gave us great field position on their 45-yard line. A good place for us to start off.
First down, Luverne does a good job on defense. No gain. They second down and 10. Coach, Luverne's pretty big ball club too.
They sure were. They had good size up front, and then they had a lot of good skilled people to go with that.
Pick up 5 yards. Be third down and 5.
Don't fumble a snap here. We didn't do everything right Friday night.
Thank goodness.
And,
at least we can improve.
well, we've certainly got room for improvement. Always room for improvement, but we can't fumble snaps.
Fourth down now. The Bobcats we lost.
Turned it over on the fumble.
Luverne about got the ball first down. I forgot we lost it.
Our defense is on the field, Coach. We didn't give up, but 46 yards, 42 yards rushing. A good play right here by our end there, Hunter Wood. We gave up 42 yards rushing and 68 passing, and most of that passing came on one play. It was over 60-yard pass.
Well, this is third down now, about 7. Incomplete pass. So it makes the fourth down and Luverne will be punting.
Punt the ball back to us, our second drive, and I believe we're going to take this one down and score. Have the ball up on the 27-yard line and make it about a 73-yard drive. Inside trap, good blocking. Pick up 4 or 5.
He's second down. Pick up a couple yards there, so that makes it third down and short yardage. See the people over by the fence now at the top of the screen. Just stand up all up there.
A lot of people. They brought a lot of people, and I had a lot of people there, and we brought a lot of people to the game. This is third down right here, and good surge by the line, and Laquatus a good run, pick up the first down.
First and 10.
On the toss there, don't get a whole lot out of that.
And a couple yards, be second down. Good hard running there, Coach.
Good hard running. We got our offensive line opened up a good hole for Laquatus there, and he gets in the secondary and runs over 2 or 3 people and picks up about 5 yards after contact.
First down again. Gain 5 yards, be second down and 5.
Coach, we'll take 5 yards every time.
Ooh, I mean, like you said, Coach, the line, you can see them coming off.
That's right. You need to watch the line. Most time, the only people who watch it are the coaches and their parents.
And parents, right.
But you need to watch them. They're coming off the football. Our backs, they run the football hard, but they wouldn't get anything if it wasn't for that line. Good pull and pitch right here to Tony Head. Tony's going to get his ankle rolled on right there.
Throw the flag, Coach, and I was a little ill by that time. Nobody within 30 yards would have got the flag.
Yeah.
But Coach Cook said that he had to get his recognition, throwing the flag.
Good blocking here, good run. Laquatus again. You know, sign a good football team, Coach, one that's going to overcome some things and some penalties like that, and we get backed up 15 yards and overcome that and take it right back down and stick it in the end zone.
That's a big penalty. When you get penalized 15 yards, to come right back without passing the ball, too. Down close to the goal line now.
You know, Coach, folks might like to see us throw the ball a little more, and it's going to come a time where we're going to have to throw the football. But our game plan going in was to move the ball on the ground, keep the ball away from them. That's good, strong running there.
Who was those folks you talking about wanted to see you throw it? You got any names?
Well, I don't have any names. I don't know.
Well, I just want to know if you have some names. I don't know.
I don't know, but we scored.
21-7.
Scored 21 points and moved the football and kept the ball away from them was the big thing we wanted to do. So
I didn't hear a complaint this week, Coach. The only thing I heard all week long was how good I played and how big crowd we had.
Well, that's good.
I didn't hear a word about how many times you threw it.
That's good.
I'd like to criticize you if I could, but I really don't know a whole lot to say. So with 1:36 remaining in the first quarter, Ott leads 7-0. Derek Dillard, my neighbor, kicked her right through there for the extra point.
Good kick coverage. Coach, you know you can't please everybody.
Woo! I used to, Coach.
Did you please?
I got people still won't speak to me when I walk down the street. Hey, I love it. I love to have a good time. Coach, it's a lot of fun to win.
Well, when you win, you can have a good time.
Yeah,
That's what makes it all worthwhile.
I bet when you got home Friday night, your wife's a lot nicer, right?
She was very nice, very nice. I'm sure I was a lot more tolerable myself.
Fourth down, Luverne will be punting. It's just amazing how you go home with a better attitude. And
Good return right here. Agent did a good job for us. He had, I guess, about 50 yards in returns.
Bobcats got the ball to the 40-yard line, first down.
Good field position, and this is the kind of thing that we're going to have. Our defense is going to have to play good defense and give our offense good field position.
Into the first quarter. We're in the second quarter now. The Bobcats are up 7-0. Good first quarter for us, Coach.
Good first quarter, and we got good field position. Our defense held and gave us got a good return and good field position on their end of the field.
We had the ball twice in the first quarter, and
Scored
the first
once.
time we moved the ball well. We
Right.
had a fumble and stopped it, and next time we took it on in.
Right. And,
73-yard drive.
good read right here. James Bell keeping the football and making a good picking up. That's fourth down, too. Big fourth down conversion. Comes right back. Good blocking coming off the football.
Get the ball down about the 12-yard line.
Third down there, and James keeps the ball in the option, gets in the end zone.
And the Bobcats go on the next point.
Good snap, hold, and kick. Walter Burgess doing the snapping there. Most time, the only time you ever hear about a snapper is when he snaps it overhead, so we want to give him some good publicity.
Right, it's up and it's good, so it's 14-0. Coach, we've had the ball now 3 times and put her in the end zone twice.
2 times, that's a pretty good ratio.
And 9 minutes left in the second quarter, so really, truly, it's been time-consuming, too, the drives, and keeping the ball, as long as you keep the ball and keep it away from the defense or the other team, am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, sounds pretty good.
Keep their offense off the field. That's what we want to do.
I knew we'd get to it in a minute. Had a little bit of help.
Good kick coverage. We had good kick coverage. Their quarterback, he's an outstanding athlete. That was a fumble there. We didn't get that call. Great lick. Agent Horsted coming up making the hit. Comes up with the ball, but one of those things.
Welcome to the road, Coach. Being on the road, it shouldn't be that big a disadvantage, Coach, being on the road and in your own state and your own neighboring hood, but it just seems like it always is.
Quarterback draw. We do a good job defending that. If you'll remember last year, we didn't do such a good job in this game, but did a good job. And there's Justice there on the stunt, just getting a little bit of a head start. Get a couple penalties in this drive. That's one. This is going to be another one. I thought that was pretty good defense there. They called us for interference, though. Breaks one out. Adrian Horsted knocks it out, and Sheldon Hines gets a fumble recovery there, and we turn the ball over. They turn the ball over to us.
The Bobcats take over, 1st and 10. About 6 minutes left in the second quarter.
Offensive line there, we don't get to mention their names much. Ben Young in at center. At right guard's Walter Burgess, and then at tackle, and there's Justice. Good run, good blocking up front. At quick guard is Jimmy Peacock, quick tackle, Derek Cooper, tight end Jared Wiggum. One's up front there creating those big holes our backs are running through. Inside trap.
Very important to keep the ball too.
Yes, sir. 3rd and short right here. The inside trap call there. Run the option here and pick up the 1st down. Clock still running.
On the 45-yard line, 1st down.
Pretty good coverage there. Hunter did good breaking that up.
I believe they worked Coach right now on the option. It might have been they pretty well strung it out.
Well, yeah, we had the load option there. We were supposed to block the end. Didn't get him blocked. That's the thing about the option, though, Coach. You know, you might run it 2 times and they stop it both times. Sooner or later, you're gonna break one. Run the reverse here, and I believe we might have a play. Jason lost his footing there.
So it's 4th down. Bobcats will be punting out.
Good punt. Good coverage right here. Jimmy Peacock, 1st one down there. Not sure who else that was in there on that, like Jared Wiggum.
Always scares you, Coach, whenever somebody fumbles one and goes back and picks it up, because a lot of times you lag. Woo, I was scared. Everyone else was down there.
Yeah, a lot of times that'll help them set the return up. They're going to elect to run the clock out here. We had a couple timeouts left, so we called a timeout, and our 2 timeouts, and want to make them punt the ball and give us a chance to block it, maybe get a safety or maybe even a touchdown out of it. So now we got fourth down here, and they're going to have to punt. That's the end of the half.
TV there. Maybe we're on anyway. We in second half action, Coach. Bobcats up 14-0, and what did we say at halftime?
Well, we just wanted to keep doing what we were doing, Coach. We were up 14-0. We'd scored 2 out of the 4 times we had the football, and defense had been playing well. We wanted to come back out and establish ourselves the second half on defense here. We didn't want to give up anything, but they do start moving the football a little bit on us here.
Well, Coach, you know that's the main thing. All coaches, you watch them on, I guess, on Saturday night or Saturday afternoon, whatever. They come back out and say that the key to a lot of ball games is that first time you have the ball second half.
That's right. You know, you set the tone for the whole second half by what happens on that first drive, whether you have the ball whether you're playing defense.
You got a team down, you better keep them that way, because you let them come back out and get fired up, you can get in trouble.
And especially one that with as much experience. You know, Luverne, they're a very experienced football team, deep into the playoffs last 4 or 5 years, and these guys have been playing together for 3 years. And a very experienced football team, and they're not about to quit.
They sure did, and they kept coming after us the whole way. Big time in there.
Good stunt. Had a stunt on Linares. Good job stringing that out. Andy Cox there and Hunter Wood coming in.
Because we penetrated and got their backfield a lot Friday night.
We did. You know, Mr. Pyron asked me Monday at work why they didn't try to throw the ball more, but they really didn't have a lot of time to throw it.
They sure did.
We had good coverage when they did have time, and our defensive line did a good job getting to the quarterback.
And we kept the ball away from them too, Coach.
We did that.
Didn't even notice how many first downs they had first half, but there wasn't very many.
They had 5 total, I believe, Coach. We had 15 first downs, and they had 5 or 6 for the ball game.
And tell you the truth, they got a good offensive ball club too.
They do. Good football team. We come back and we start driving the ball again, eating up the time, keeping the ball away from them.
First down.
Good pitch and catch right there, Adrian James.
Got a little bit out of nothing there, did Second down, 10.
Picking up 3 or 4 every down.
Third down, 6. That's one of them times you're talking about the option won't go every time.
Not every time. We have to punt. Punt the football. Good coverage on the punt.
Luverne take over, 1st and 10.
Good job stringing that out. Ends up pitching it out of bounds.
Got about 6 Bobcats over there on the pitch, Coach.
A lot of people stringing it out. That's where you got to play that option. String it out, make them run east and west instead of north and south. They moved a little early there, backed them up 5 more yards.
Penetration good during this little series right here.
Good play right there. I believe that was Jason Hines getting through there, making that play.
I believe if they had another couple of plays, Coach would have had them in end zone.
I think so.
First down for the Bobcats.
We get the ball back. James cuts it up in after the run option there, and he cuts it up in after the dive. Picks up 5 or 6 yards. Toss, pick up 3 or 4 more yards.
Third down, short yardage.
Run trap option here, and good football play for us. We didn't get flag thrown in there for late hit out of bounds.
Ball down close to the end zone. Second down. Get her closer down now. They could. Third down, and that's the end of the third quarter with the Bobcats up 14-0. Going to the fourth quarter now. The Bobcats close to the goal line.
Straight dive, good surge by our offensive line. Tony Head carries the ball in the end zone for a touchdown.
Referee on the left side almost put his hands up. We was dying laughing about that, and finally the one on the right.
I think that might have been the first game he's ever called.
I think it's the first game he ever saw. I don't
I
know if he ever called
I don't say that, but I don't think he's called to him. 3 for 3 on extra points.
All right, 21-0, 11:46 remaining in the ball game. Things looking pretty good for the Bobcats.
Pretty
That's getting the
good.
rest, Coach.
I think now we've scored 3 out of 5 times that we've had the football. 3 of 5 or 3 of 6. Our goal is to score 1 out of 3 times. So if we get the football, we feel like we do that. And also our goal is to score 21 points. We feel like we score 21 points, we ought to win the ball game.
I'll go along with that.
Yeah.
Give up one here, and mainly because of poor tackling. Good hustle right here, never giving up on Sheldon. Hines there.
Camera work, I guess. I don't know about it.
Well, we have to brag on our cameraman. He's about the best I've seen, Coach. You give him a hard time, but...
Well, if they could do something down here with this show, if we could get something right down here, we'd be all right, I reckon. Coach, they kicked that gum kick.
Well, he
Look
checked
at that
leg,
building.
didn't he?
I don't
He
think
had a
we
leg.
saw it. He kicked it over that building out in the parking lot. I think somebody said it was downtown.
He sure did.
So 11:24 remaining, and I know you don't care about that, Coach, but I thought I'd throw it in there. I know you're not real interested in the other team, but
Well,
anyway.
I did notice that, though. I did notice he did that.
All right, 21-7 in favor of the Bobcats. Ball goes in the end zone.
Right, we go up 21 points, and I think, we might have gotten a little lax, give up the big play, but they've got the kind of athletes that can come back on you at any time. So, we're going to have to get that killer instinct and put people away.
Coach, 21 points, really and truly, I know a lot of people say, 21 points playing the kind of defense you are is enough. But I've seen too many things happen. Somebody score on you, get an onside kick, or you fumble the first play and they get back in the ball game and then onside kick. Hey, you in trouble.
Well, no, Enterprise Friday night, prime example. They were up, they were down 19-7 with a minute and 20 seconds left. Ended up winning the ball game 20-19. So, quarterback draw here is good job up front. James does a good job running the ball. Picks up good yardage, brings up a 3rd and short, I believe.
Look at the crowd over behind the fence. Now, that was a...
Standing room only.
Sure was. Now, Luverne be able to go to the bank and be happy about that.
These are big first downs right here, Coach. Running the clock and keeping them from getting such good field position.
Yeah, I already got a little nervous in the stand about this time. 21-7, I felt good, but just too many things can happen.
Well, what we need to do is go down and score right here.
Now, we pick up some big first downs.
We do. We did a lot. Came right back and moved the football a little bit. On the trap option, get a good block there, and James cuts up the field and gets it up across the 50-yard line.
Picked up about 6 big yards.
Now we're down into Luverne territory. Four or 5 more yards. Good load block there, Wayne Stoudemire loading up on the end, get around the end, pick up another first down.
Good block. Well, this is 4 first downs in this drive here, if I counted right.
Yes, sir, and working the ball down the field. Get a delay penalty here, and gives us 5 yards.
17 seconds.
Run the dump pass, just do miss him. Jerry was open there. I think we'll complete more of those than not, though. Run the shuffle pass, don't get it off. That's a block up front there, but we didn't do too much of that. We have to punt the football.
Get the ball a good time, though, about 4 first downs.
Good kick right here, 42-yard punt into the end zone. It's hard to return, though.
Yeah, it is. So Luverne's got 80 yards to go. First down. Looking forward to another big night Friday night, Coach.
Throw this one on the ground. We almost come up with it. Don't knock it around there, and they end up coming up with it. But they got it back on their 15-yard line.
That was a big play for Bobcats.
Big play. Good rush, Hunter Wood getting a sack. Jason Hines coming through, doing a good job.
We got them going in the right direction now. Back.
Sure do that. That's right. Our defensive line there, Charlie White, he was at nose for us. And Jason Hines tackle, and Wayne Stoudemire, the other tackle, did a good job for us rushing. Bad decision there. I don't think we'll do that very often. Certainly hope not.
So we fumble the ball, Luverne takes over. Ball at 50-yard line.
The 50-yard line, they're still very much in the game. Come up with a good play here. Our defense plays tough. Good play right here. A good play, Hunter just inadvertently grabs that face mask. Pass, I believe that may have been a lateral there, but called it incomplete. Don't lock up there. Give up a big play.
It may have been all their yardage, really drew about 3 big plays.
That was about it. Boy, we had 3 good licks. I wish we could put reverse on that, Coach, but we had 3. First we hit the dive back, then we hit the quarterback, and then the pitch man. 3 good licks on that one play.
You wish we could do what? Yeah. Watch this, 3 licks.
That's good. Dive man gets knocked down, quarterback, and then a big lick on the pitch man. Now, you can't play the option any better than that right there. Good play, LaQuace.
Luverne getting down close to the goal line.
Time's running out. I was proud of us here, Coach, for not letting them in the end zone. Right back for one more pass. Sack there, Brendy Brandon. Getting in, he's one of our sophomores that don't contribute this year.
So they have one more play.
Good defense, good coverage there, Linares Justice.
In the ball game, Bobcats win 21-7. Well, Coach, congratulations on a big game Friday night. I tell you, as we sat back here and enjoyed the game and saw the crowd again, and just being back in the football season, I'm just, hey, that's about last month like to kill me, Coach. I was ready to play ball.
Well, I don't think there's any greater atmosphere in the world. You know, get all those people there watching a football game, and you smell those hamburgers cooking on that grill down there. It's just not a greater atmosphere in the world to me.
Yeah, I got to take my wife out and eat. We got to go to Troy, Coach. We had to go through Troy. Our daughter wanted to go with us. Tiffany wanted to go, so we eased through Troy up there and picked her up and went out and ate. And, you know, it's just I don't understand a lot of these men. You don't take your wife out. You know, you got to be nice to your wife. You know, me and you are nice.
Well,
a lot of men are not nice like me and you.
You better be nice to them.
Yeah, you always thought.
Well, mine takes care of me. That's right.
That's right. Coach and I, we take care of our wives. If we got somewhere to eat, we take them out to eat because they enjoy things like that. So we went to Troy and ate and went over to Luverne and then came back. And now this week we let the wives cook at home. And then we'll go out to the ball game.
That's right, home game, so we eat at the house, and they return the favor.
Nothing like football, Coach. I tell you what, I'm excited, and I just look forward to it. But Coach, big ball game, Luverne's over with now, and we got to go into Troy. Tell me a little bit about Troy.
Next game, Troy. You know, we had a good opener. That's one ball game, and we've gone back to work to get ready this week for Troy. Very big football team. LaQuatus alluded to that earlier. 2 tackles. One of them weighs 315 pounds. The other one 290. A very big football team. They've got a quarterback. He's probably about 200 pounds. A strong kid. Got a pretty good arm and a back or two to go with him. So they'll be a tough opponent for us for our first home game.
Coach, we watched the family night at Booster Club. By the way, Booster Club meets every Tuesday night no, we don't. Every other Tuesday night?
Every other Tuesday night.
Every other Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. Right before the show here, and we sure would love for you to come on out. And we was watching the film tonight of Troy and Elba, and hey, Troy will stick you on defense too.
They sure will. They'll get after you. A good, solid defensive team, and they'll be a tough game. We don't have an easy. We don't have an easy opponent that we play, Coach. Tough schedule every week, and we're gonna have to be ready every week that we play.
Coach, I would go down the schedule with you, and we talk about each team, but hey, I don't want to do that. I'm scared to death.
Well, I tell you what.
We better take one at a time, haven't we?
Well, that's right. Old coaching saying take them one at a time, and we're certainly going to have to live by that this year. We can't look through anybody to the next ball game.
I guarantee you, I didn't see what you call a win on our schedule, and I guess that's good, though. You know, we fans always say, play a tough team. You know, we want to go out there, and the fans got no reason to go, Coach, to not go, because we play a tough team every week.
They can't complain about that this time around. We've got some good home games this year, too,
we
Coach.
Have, haven't we?
We certainly do, and we hope we have a lot of folks there.
We got Troy, we got Elba, we got Andalusia. We got some good home games.
Good ones. Some good ones.
Well, Coach, it's a Friday night, a nice Friday night. I tell you what, I'm enthused about everybody. I know I've talked a lot about the fans, the cheerleaders, the band. I thought everybody just had a great night. Miss Pierce and the cheerleader group, they was all ready to go, and they was all pepped up. They was all excited all week long. And I listened to the band. I live right over close to the high school, and I hear the band every day practicing out there. And I tell you what, it was just, I just can't say enough about it. Coach, I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to play. I think I can play for him.
Well, Coach, I've probably got a pair of pads that fit you.
You can't get old pants that fit, I guarantee you. But, Coach, Booster Club now, if you hadn't got your seats, reserved seats Friday night, we need you to go by the, see Peggy Corson at the bank, South Trust Bank, get your reserved seats for Friday night. And, Coach, we want people in those stands. And there's no reason now. We should have a big crowd. You should get your reserved seats. You can go at 7:30, kickoff 7:30, right in time for the game to start. Go right on down, sit down, and just be ready to play football.
Plenty of time to eat supper and get to the ball game and have a good, should be a good football game to watch.
It's going to be a good one. Coach, anything else you got to say?
No, sir.
Hold on. Mike Russell's trying to tell me something. The band's coming up next, and the Mike Debo show when, Mike? All right, Mike Debo show. Now, like we said earlier tonight now, Mike Debo's old op Bobcat. Coach, he was an op Bobcat. He was a great op Bobcat.
Yes, sir. One thing about him, when he first got that job, Coach, first thing he talked about was op Alabama.
That's right. Mike Debo's, he came back, and I heard him on the radio the other morning talking about a Bobcat to another Bobcat, and Mike Debo is a big Bobcat fan, and Coach, we all Mike Debo fan too.
That's right. Well, a lot of people forget where they come from, but
yes,
he certainly had done that, and I had the opportunity to meet Coach Dubose and talk to him. I think he's an outstanding man, and certainly something that this town can be proud of.
Sure can. He did. That's one thing, like you said, he remembers op, and he's talked about op plenty of times since he's been head coach at the University of Alabama, and he hadn't forgot where op is and who op is. And Mike said that Coach Dubose will be on the air, and his show will be on, but he hadn't decided exactly when it'll be. But just keep tuned, and if you can't find out when it is, call Mike Russell at his house. Just call him at his house anytime. He'll be proud to tell you when the show's going to be on, or listen to TV6. But just call old Mike. He'll let you know about it. Coach, that's it from that. Anything else?
No, sir.
All right, that's it. We'll see you next Tuesday night here at the same time on the same station.